Yeah, like the like
I ad for Reebok, but you're just progressively throughout it more and more out of breath.
yeah, like but it's still got like the dramatic
we're on the court
going over it.
Yeah, we're on the court. The hoop is behind you. It's like you're up front in the camera, like talking about it, whatever the ad. But it's like cuts. It's like through you speaking, it's you balling in the back at the
like the whole time
so
it's
every
me
time
doing
you come
both.
back, you're just like more and more out of breath. And by then it's like, yo, it's solid, bro.
With the Reebok zigzags.
I don't think I've seen that. But yeah,
that should be fire.
Reebok, man. Yeah, I feel you are the Reebok man.
Yeah, I low-key wanted to do.
And now that you told me that,
like,
I didn't know Shaq.
Take like an actual little cartoon character out of it, like actual like Reebok man. Like yeah.
I didn't know that Shaq and Allen Iverson were the president, vice president of that. That's
just fine.
You might need to be the mayor or something. Like you could be the. No, that's crazy. Okay, I have good news and bad news. The good news is we got new cameras, 4K cameras. The bad news is this is our first episode using them. Let me say that one more time. Fuck, hold up. The bad news is tonight is our first night using them. We found out that our old memory cards weren't really compatible with them. So we pretty much only got the wide angle for the majority of this episode. And we weren't going to put it out at first, but me and Bobby had such a fire combo that I felt that we should put it out. I think you guys will enjoy it. I hope you do. And yeah, let's get back to the episode. I don't like the sizes is weird though.
See, that's the thing. You just gotta make sure you get your size. You know what I mean? Like, word. See, look, both your boys. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go fill the pants. Bro, these just have pockets, bro. I want to sew pockets on them bitches. That's how comfortable they are.
But honestly,
they don't have pockets?
Make pockets. You know what I'm saying?
I might fuck around. I feel like it was because I feel like they about to drop a Yeezy bag that's supposed to come with this and some shit like that, yo. That's what they need to do.
Think about like, imagine if you were using Yeezy products to print on. Like if a lot of that shit is gonna be blank anyway.
And they probably got the most basic of fucking cut. Cause like even this shit ain't even got no collar. They literally like I feel like this was just a whole shirt, then they just cut a slit at the top. Yo, like it was very interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Like it was once again that I had to get more custom than that than I did with the pods. I'm looking at the collar like.
See, like, what's that, size 3?
Mm-hmm.
This is size 3, but I got all this fucking
flap. Yeah,
Bro,
I got mad. Yo,
you got a damn cape in the back.
But it's like I ain't gonna lie. Once you put the fit together, you see why it's made like that. Because whole time, nigga, I got flap on my goddamn on this part too. You know what I mean? And it's to the point I can't even roll these all the way up because this has flap.
Nah, they tight.
My shit right here rolls back there. Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
I fold mine back too, but I actually so we talking about
How do you fold them back?
Like that. Just fold them down.
Oh, like literally just fold them down like that?
Like socks, yeah. So we're talking about Yeezy pods, Yeezy gear. I got mine.
Damn,
I don't know what size you guys got. I think I got the biggest size.
Yeah, I got the biggest size.
And I don't have the biggest calves, but they were actually like tight on my calves. So I had this pole in my garage, and I had them like on that pole. It's kind of like this big. I was just stretching them out for like 2-3 days. So now it's kind of they fit decent. I actually went for a walk around the block the other day in them. I
went to a whole event. Like I went the whole day with these shits on. Like I'm not gonna hold you. They was comfortable. Like I'm not. And then I didn't get a whole bunch of extra like. I thought my feet was gonna be mad sweaty after wearing them.
That's what I was thinking because you're not about to wear the same pair of socks like for days in a row.
Yeah, but then I think it's this material, bro. It's mad breathable.
Blinking. What is that? All right, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, but it's material, mad breathable on them. And like I said, the padding on the bottom does take some getting used to because it's like
it's a part in the middle where there's nothing. It feels a little weird.
Yeah, but it's cool though. I ain't gonna lie.
When did you order yours? How long did it take to get yours?
I think I ordered mine in like February. I think I just got my shit maybe like last month. Sometime maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think I ordered mine maybe like a week or two after like the release. The clothes, I'm not really into the clothes. It just looks kind of stretched out. I'm not really into like huge collars. Like,
see, that's the thing though. Like once I actually started seeing how the sizing and all that shit works, I feel that if you get your right size, it'll fit right. Because like I said, I was thinking the same thing when I ordered it. Because I'm like, number one, I wear size 15 shoes. So I'm like, I bought the pods thinking I was just gonna resell them because I was like, all right, I doubt these
really
will fit me. Yeah, literally,
I didn't even. I just bought them because I thought it was just a moment of history. Like I wasn't even thinking about reselling them.
I mean, because I'm just like in my mind, I'm just like I'm not gonna be able to fit them. So I was like, I was gonna either give them to one of my boys that could fit them or something like that. You know what I mean? But then tried it on. I'm like, shit.
No, I
We
can
had
see these going for a couple hundred like in a couple years if they stop making them. Hell yeah, no. Shout out to Yeezy.
Man,
Yeezy,
yeah,
what's
man.
good?
Shout out
What
to them
Max
for
B
making
say?
it very comfortable and affordable. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Where else are you gonna get an entire outfit for $80? I got a hoodie, a shirt, pants, and pods. $80. And I paid like what, $15 for shipping or something like that. Like I didn't even pay $100 for an entire outfit. Like where else can you do that? And it's designer, it's Kanye. It's literally vulture merch. Like no other artist has ever done that. Literally, it's the complete opposite with anybody else. So I ain't gonna hold you. Big W is in the chat for Kanye. I ain't gonna lie, that was a great W for him.
So you said, actually, first of all, welcome back to the pod. This is our 6th episode, bro. I was looking like last night, like the other day. The first episode you were on was episode 30.
Word?
Bro, this is 207. You was really like one of our first guests. You've been fucking with us for like a while.
Man, it's the least I can do, man. Y'all
Bro.
just been, it ain't hard to fuck with somebody when they genuine, bro. Like, it's easy to vibe, they're easy to work with, easy to do business with, easy to come up with ideas and brainstorm and just interact with when the energy is genuine, when you ain't got to worry about them acting like somebody else when you not around, or, you know what I mean? It's just like any other time that you've spoken to me has always been in the utmost high. You know what I mean? It's always, or either something hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, either way, it's always been something in a positive connotation. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard from nobody else on another part like, oh yeah, so me was over there wilding on about you, bro. Like, none of that. It's just literally always been the same thing all the way around the board. Same thing with you, Karen. Like I said, I've known Karen, like I said, since damn near, I think before I knew Karen.
I said middle school or high school, right?
Yeah, like right. Yeah, I think I might know him. Yeah, I know him since before I was Bobby Blaze. Yeah, I was still
Bobby Blaze.
Yeah, before Bobby. Yeah, he knew James.
So you said you had some props you brought today?
I do.
What you got?
I do actually have somewhat of a prop, called a souvenir, but it's more of a gift for me to you. Just knowing how much of a fan you are of this travesty to our culture. But we ain't gonna get into that. This is about you right now.
Okay.
So a lot of people may not know, Sexyy Red has made her way into the cannabis industry.
So that was her brand.
Yes, this is actually a collaboration with her. This is her strand. So I was able to indulge in
The
Plan B.
If you guys seen the episode with me and Augie and Haley, I was reading some of what that says on the box.
Yeah, so
I thought it was a real like Plan B.
Everybody thought it was when I posted it. Everybody like, was weak as a
Let me
bitch,
try to see if I can fix this. Like, keep on.
Yeah, go do. But yes, I brought this for you because I feel as if if any of my friends would appreciate this memorabilia, it'll be you, my friend. So just that's for you, my boy.
So this is actually weed in here, or this is the box?
Yeah, it's just the box.
Plan B wants the emergency contraception. So what is there? They have just like smaller, I guess, like bags in here.
So in the bag, it's really just a bag.
I'll put this right here.
But the bag is literally, it looks like the little pill thing with all the pills of the Plan Bs and the junk on it. Like, never the other one. Hold on, I think the other one might still be in the whip.
So where did you get that from? I guess they're in the city now?
So my boy up there in New York, you know, that's where all like the newest drops of the cannabis industry really kind of originate. Like it starts in New York and then trickles down. Well, it starts in LA, but it really all the East Coast, it starts in New York. Like so all the newest strands, like that really is like that way with music as well. Because I remember hearing
music will trickle down from New York.
Yeah, because I remember what year was this? I think this might have been 2017 or 18. Possibly, but I remember we had went to 50 Cent's pool party, Tycoon.
I remember that.
And bro, I will never forget it. Like the second we walked in, we just kept hearing this song. We didn't
Pop
know
Smoke,
what it was.
right? I
Baby, welcome to the party. We did, but when we heard it, it just sounded like. But everybody in the function is turning the fuck up. Like I've never seen nobody react to this. But the thing is, 50 Cent's so smart. He played this song every other 2 songs. Literally. Like it would be 2 regular songs playing, and then he played, oh, yours. Baby, welcome to the party. And mind you, I never even saw the dude there. Like, to this day, I don't even remember seeing Pop Smoke there, but the fact that he imprinted that song into so many people is such a jumping-ass event. Like, Snoop Dogg was there. What's the one dude? Fatboy SSE, DK, the dude from Jersey. I think T.I. pulled up. King Combs pulled up. The Son. Matter of fact, do you know the meme of Snoop Dogg when he going like that? And he passing the joint to the police officer?
Guard? Yeah.
That was at Tycoon. I saw that live.
Yeah.
I literally saw that happen in real time. So it's like funny whenever I see the meme because like, damn, I literally watched him make this face in real life.
Oh,
like we was literally in the pool throwing volleyballs up, like playing baseball with Snoop Dogg and shit. That shit was cool.
Do you think that actually played a big role in that song blowing up, or was it already bubbling?
No,
at
because
that point?
it was never before. Like I never heard that a day in my life before I got to Jersey. And then literally we got back maybe 2 weeks after that is when they first debuted on the radio. Literally, like no one, like if niggas heard that, they was like, bro, that's the song from the pool party. That's all me and Cass kept saying. Yo, that's the song from the pool party. I'm like, yo, like we was on it. You know what I mean? But we had no choice because the way that it was imprinted, like I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty smart. Because I'm like, I'm 50 Cent. Well, you gonna leave? I played the same song 900 times in a row if I want. You gonna complain? But guess what? You're not gonna leave. So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of smart. Like, if it's a song you trying to promote, like, and you at a function, like, if you just slip it in there, like, every 7, 8 songs, something like that, it's just like, if it's a fire enough song, it's like, no one's gonna complain. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, even now, like, I'm talking about it, but I'm not complaining because it's simple fact that it was just like,
I mean, it was
we all in there, baby,
song,
welcome to, we all knew the words by the time we left. It went from mumbling to us literally knowing the entire hook and part of the verse by the time we left a function. Like, we weren't even there. We was there for maybe like 5 hours. So for somebody to change someone's whole viewpoint on an artist from the time the sun come up to the time the sun come down is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, we think about today songs just blowing up online, but that's really taking it back to like just the street level where you hear this at events.
Like, you're hearing this shit.
Before, when's the last time you heard a song that's a new song that's before, like you didn't hear it online, you heard it out, you heard it at the club, you know what I mean? And then it was early before it was bubbling up. But that's like taking it back to basics, I feel like.
It's very rare in this day and age just because of how easily accessible the internet is. And the thing is, you gotta, like, we don't need, the thing is, as much as we still have a desperate need for DJs,
Oh, you said we don't need
if you're independent enough, you kind of don't. You need a DJ, but if you want to, like, just get your start off, like, as a bubbling artist, you used to have there was no getting out without a DJ. But now, to get started as a career, I ain't gonna lie, you don't need shit but a goddamn iPhone.
Online,
honestly.
So do I.
And then once you go viral and shit like that, or once you get that buzz or that
DJs
bubble,
will play on their own.
then DJs are gonna play it just because you went viral. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how it works. But I know a lot of people still take the route where it's like, fuck that, I know where I want my shit played at. Like, so like I still do that shit to this day. Like, if I go to a function and it's jumping, I'm like,
but that's almost
first
like
thing I do is
taking
look where the DJ at. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? First I check to see if I know the person, and if I don't know him, I introduce myself. You know what I mean? See if there's a way of going about it, just because no one, like, just coming from somebody that be in the club and don't want to hear other artists coming to me talking about rap shit when I'm trying to enjoy drinking wings. That's the same way DJs feel when you walking up to them and telling them, yo, you trying to play, yelling in their ear loud as a bitch because they can't, yo, you trying to play NBA Youngboy, go outside today.
Nah, people put it on their phones now, like,
yeah, or like, play this. I'm like, bro, no one wants that. So it's just like, there's a proper way to go about it. Like, even if you don't do shit but buy the man a drink first before you go talk to him. Like, hey, man, what you drinking? Like, I don't even ask the nigga name. I don't even ask the dude name first. Like, what you drinking, bro? Oh, shit, goddamn. And then half the time, if they don't drink, it's just like, where you smoke? It's one or the other. You know what I mean? It's just like offering. You know what I mean? It ain't like I'm just trying to buy you out. It's just like showing love. It's like, hey, bro, I respect what you do. Shit, we in the function. At least I can do is get you a drink, whether you have to pay for them or not. You know what I mean? Because most times I came to find out DJs don't even get free drinks. That shit come out, they goddamn check at the end of the night. That's crazy. Like, I definitely would thought they would have been good for a free drink. But yeah, so I say that to say is like, that's really one of the most important things, because I feel like I told y'all the story before when I went to Beach Week for the first time, and I went and performed for like 20 people, and I brought 12 people with me. And after I really went out there and I performed, like, it was 3,000 people. And I didn't know who the DJ was, but it just so happened it was DJ DC from 103 Jams. And then maybe no more than maybe like 2-3 weeks after that, I performed for my first time, opening up for, I think it was at the NBA Youngboy show or either I think when I opened up for NBA YoungBoy
Where'd he perform at?
at the Nova,
Okay.
and DJ DC was the DJ. So it was crazy. I'm walking. They escort me to the back, and I just look up, and the first person I see is DJ DC looking down at me. He was like,
Bro, DJ DC was playing all the Kendrick and Drake disses on the radio like the other night. He was like, Virginia, pay attention. Like he was hyping that shit up crazy.
Word,
I was like,
dog, man.
We actually, we've had him on the pod. We have an update pod with him too.
Yeah, I seen the clip when you had posted. That's my boy.
I definitely
man.
agree though. If you had, yeah, you could do it on your own by going viral online. But I like the idea of taking it back to the people in real life.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie,
because
like,
if you think about it, not to cut you off, but like if you think about it, going viral is like this mystery. It's like this mysterious thing. You never know when it's gonna happen. Even if it does happen, it's hard to recreate. But taking it back, taking the mystery
you don't really
out
get
of
to
it.
choose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like back in the day, you get to choose what you was popping for. Like, yo, dude, we goddamn going around to the clubs and throwing his mixtapes out with bread when he go out to the club. Like the same way he thought, like, or the same way when what was it, Nipsey Hussle when he was selling the $100 mixtapes or something like that. And who was it that bought 10 of them?
Jay-Z probably.
Jay-Z bought 10 of them. You know what I mean? 100 of them or something like that. Like something wild.
I think he bought like 10 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like 10 of them or something like that. But
they were $100 a piece. So that's
yeah, exactly. So with that being said, it's just like it definitely still leaves a mark. Like even with the baby, everybody know his first mark was being at South by Southwest in a diaper.
No,
like,
yeah. I would say I think I got hip to him when he had. Nah, it was like the cowboy video he dropped, but that was like a big moment for him.
Yeah, that joke, yeah. But I remember because I always saw his name. It was,
or a lot of his antics, like he was
his
fighting.
His name used to be Baby
Yeah.
Jesus, and the reason why I knew that is because when I was in Team Green, one of my boys' name was Baby Jesus. That's what he went by. So we always used to see Jungle World Star. I'm like, yo, who's? We all used to be funny, like, who's this poser, yo? Hey, who does it take? I take my boy Dave, yo, and then. We never, like, so because that was my man's name, I never clicked on it, never investigated it, never did no research on who the guy was, none of that. So then I remember seeing the South by Southwest thing, and I want to say that's when he changed his name to the Baby, I think. I might have still been Baby Jesus, I don't remember. But I definitely remember that South by Southwest thing, because I was like, why is he out there? And then it was like a shitty diaper at that, so I'm just like, like, you definitely left an impression, bro, but then... Look where he at now, $1 billion entertainment, $1 billion baby. You know what I mean? He living his life all because he was willing to take a chance. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. That ain't how I wanted to do it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to put up no dress or no diaper for the sake of that. But I get it. You know, it still goes with the sense of me doing something.
What is that? A bucket of a butt?
of
allegedness. This boy got it down. Hey yo, nah, the diaper moment was one of his bigger moments. I think he was like shooting a lot of people, or like getting in like
yeah, like he was catching bodies and getting off with them. You know what I mean? Once again.
Oh no, remember when he did the music video on the porch and they had pressed him?
Yeah,
that was like kind of big moment when people got tapped in.
That was another big thing, just the fact that he kept catching bodies and getting off with it and beating people up with not going to jail about it. Like,
but yeah, so like just like taking the mystery out of it. Like instead of waiting for this viral moment that's so unpredictable and
like people don't create.
But you travel around, you tap in with all these different scenes. If you have a fire song, you get it to different DJs. If you can travel across the country, would be ideal. And you literally just doing the groundwork and getting it to the people yourself, not relying on the algorithm to do it for you.
Exactly. But the thing is, because of today's society and how technology and all that shit work, bro, that shit ain't as easy as it used to be, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, but just because now most people don't even look at you if your follower count ain't a certain amount, or if the ratio of followers to following, or even the quality of the content you have on your page. Like, you just, once I click on your name and the first 3 things that pop up, I know a lot of people that'll judge you by your bio. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it ain't even as simple as me going out and
my biggest pet peeve is people that have like no posts, or like they'll have like one post. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Why? I hate people that have 0 posts and no profile picture. But you're not even a spam account. Like, I know you. Like, I know people that, like, I literally know you in real life. Like, bro, like, why do I follow you? Like, just call me if you need something. Like, you just taking up, you just fucking up my ratio at this point, bro.
Things were like that. Do you think people still think like that? Like, do they still look at your follower count? Because like, I feel like now numbers are so inflated, and people know that people have fake numbers. Like, do they even look at it?
I feel like people still look at them because we're in a day and age where you can buy everything. Now people are looking at it not because now they're impressed. Now they want to see if it's cap or not. Because, like I said, like, that's the big thing. Like, people do, and it's so easy to do. You know what I mean?
Lie.
Like I've watched people do it. I like one of an artist, a fellow, like I guess peer. You know what I mean? Like that's his entire job is selling like bot accounts. You know what I mean? Like YouTube streams, YouTube plays, Instagram likes and follows and shit like that. And then it's like. When he first proposed it to me, he made it seem as if it was one of them organic, like, oh, I'm adding you to playlist, and then you know what I mean? But then once I actually read what was going on, it was like $29.99, get this amount, $49.99, get this. I was like, I'm not doing that. That's goofy as hell. Like, what?
Then how much is a Grammy then? Shit.
But, word. I'm like, let me just buy a record deal. Fuck it. Like,
I think it's obvious people know what it is, and also when you like start paying for stuff like that, I think it actually fucks up your like organic reach. Like the algorithm will like kind of block you if it sees that's what you're doing.
Yeah, and then like I said, it makes people look at you crazy because then it's just like, especially when it's like I know so many people that get on the internet and try to pop all this shit, bro. They try to pop like they are just the most hottest, most poppingest, most littest person ever, and then I go to your page like, all right, man, let's check you out, bro. Click up. 57.6 thousand followers.
Like
somebody that I've never heard.
likes.
But there's somebody I've never heard of before. Red flag number 1. Let's click on the first post on their page. Click up. If they got the likes hidden, red flag number 2. No one that like doesn't give a fuck about social media turns that shit off, bro. Like unless you're actually a business that is
you say if they're hidden.
Hidden,
oh,
yes.
Okay,
your likes are hidden, bro. That means that you give a fuck about that. Like,
I wouldn't say they're a bot. Yeah, people.
No, I'm not saying off rip you a bot, but I'm saying it's a red flag. Like I'm already like, why are you hiding that? Why do you give a fuck enough about that? So then you go through the comments. See, this is what a lot of people don't even understand.
What, fake comments?
Yes, with them fake ass comments.
Fire, flame emojis.
See, fuck all the fire, flame emojis. I learned there's different.
Remember when we got into it with the fire emoji shit?
Bro, the whole time I found out that there's different categories to the comments.
Oh, you can have people that are like bigger fans or haters? You can have hate comments?
None. I mean, you can pay. Yes, you can actually pay for hate comments on other people's shit. But that wasn't what I was talking about.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's like... That's
bro,
like
that's
disinformation.
despicable business. But
that's some real politician
that's
shit.
That's some real
like,
hater ass shit, bro. You know how much of a hater you gotta be. I'm about to pay other people to hate on you, bro. Like I'm about to pay AI to hate on you, bro. But no,
flame emojis,
bro. You can pay for better quality bot comments. This is
like
fire.
Descriptive. And
this
shit.
is beautiful. Have you ever noticed you go through somebody's post and then like say I just took a picture of this bottle of water. This post is fantastic. Wow, this is amazing. This content is great. Keep it up. Damn, bro, this is dope. With
all
thumbs up. And then a lot of things to pay attention to. I ain't gonna lie. 8 times out of 10, people match their emoji up to their skin color. If you see a whole bunch of goddamn yellow thumbs ups and...
I use yellow. I use yellow.
See, some people do, but then again, I can go to your page and see you ain't a fucking bot. I can look at your name and see you're not a fucking bot. But then you see all these random ass whole bunch of 0HQ921, 0UIGLAQ2. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, now it's bullshit. And then it'd be the same profile posting 9 comments under it. I'm like, bro, no one fucks with you that much. No one loves you that much to be posting under your shit 19 times, bro. Especially when you're not even... And then it'll be a post, bro, that don't even have a caption to have interaction like that. It don't even say, I need y'all to drop as many comments as possible. It'll be a basic-ass post with a basic-ass caption. Be sitting here smoking blunt.
Maybe they just lit
highs
like that.
And lows. Wow, this post is so amazing. Keep it up. Like, you're not even saying shit invoking. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, you can just tell the difference. So... Yes, I say all that to say that people do still look and care about you like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I give a fuck about that. Me being an artist because it's like I ain't gonna lie. You got fake followers and shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't even shit for us to really talk about, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't even think people care about it anymore. Did my camera just shut off? Hold up, what is going on here? Hold on, let me get this right.
Yeah, my boy got ghosts in here.
That's crazy. But yeah, I don't even know if people care about the super big amount of follower number and all that. Like, I think people just want some dope stuff, especially now when there's so much. everything's so saturated. You really want something that's like a breath of fresh air.
See,
People are like looking for
like
that.
my thing is, if you are carrying yourself in a way where you don't give a fuck about that, then we not gonna give a fuck about that. But if you carrying yourself like somebody that has got it out the mud, built up such a solid core of a fan base, but the whole time you can't even. There's not even 10 people up here that you know in person. Not even in person. There's not even 10 people up here that are real people. Like real people that you can have a conversation with, like that's corny. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to fake a look. You know what I mean? You know, it's just like that's something like low key I've just always taken pride in. You know what I mean? As far as like my following, because it's like when I post it, it's like I'm able to actually have like I know all these people for the most part. Like at least a good 75% of the people that comment on my shit, I know all of them. Like either in person, met them, know them through the internet. You know what I mean? Had some type of interaction with them, even if it ain't shit, but we've just been following each other for a long ass time. But it's just the fact that I know they're a real person. And there's somebody that acknowledges me as an individual, as somebody that makes music and fucks with me for who I am. Not something that came with a package. You know what I mean? It's just like, so when I'm getting all these comments and interactions on my shit, I can actually go and thank these people. I'm not just replying flame emojis back to other flame emojis because trying to make my comments look more boosted up. You know what I mean? That's why most time when people comment under my shit, I reply to them in a DM. You know how they got the reply? You can reply under the post or reply to the message. And most time I like they comment and I usually reply via DM because
it feels more personal that way.
Literally, good looks. I appreciate you, cuz. Word, good, da-da-da-da, because, you know what I mean? But then sometimes that's a double-edged sword because replying, I never realized how much of an impact just as little as replying back to somebody can actually make a difference. Because it was one time, it's been a lot of times actually when like somebody randomly just DM me, right? So, you know, people love just sending you their music or whatever, shit like that. So one time, one of my, like, I won't call him my boy, but more like an associate. Like when I see him, I dap him up, but I don't really hang out with him, nothing like that. He had sent me some shit to my DM. And I opened it, and as I was just about to exit out of it, I was like, fuck, I didn't even look at it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watch it. I just double-clicked it, exit out. Like, 15 minutes later, bro sent me this long-ass message saying, yeah, bro, I appreciate you, cuz, you know what I mean, just taking the time out of your day to goddamn woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. I'm like, that nigga don't even know I don't even know what you sent me, bro. You could have sent me a goddamn... You could have sent me what the fuck ever, bro. You could send me a McDonald's commercial. I wouldn't know what the fuck it was, but it just, you know, little things like that made me just sit back and think and acknowledge that, you know, the fact that somebody took the time out to reach out to you with certain things is like, it hit a little different when you have a little bit more influence. You know, the same thing where it's like, I know a lot of people, like, when a lot of people find out about you, you know what I mean? The fact is like, oh, shit, you be doing the job. Like, people be proud to even say that they know you in person. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I remember my cousin that was at my, when you pulled up on me to get the hat?
Yeah.
Bro, like, he literally still talks about that interaction.
Really?
Bro. Like, where, bro? Like, where?
He was trying to, what was those embarrassing moments he trying to put me on with you? He was like, they just gonna give me some pictures of you when you were a kid or something.
No, and then he ain't got no pictures of me, bro. Like that nigga, like he was like that's the thing. Like he fuck with you so much, he's willing to just say whatever. Like he was just.
Wait, so he doesn't actually have pictures?
He don't have no goddamn pictures of me.
That's
like no one has pictures of me but my mama.
He could have asked your mom.
You think I'm allowed my mom? You think my mama's going to trade on me for him? Like hell.
Shout out to bro, man. I'll take if you can get your hands on those pics, bro. But even no Diddy.
He even got to the point where he was like, yo, he literally even if he like just wanted to sit where Karen was in, he just wanted to see how the podcast worked. You know what I mean? Just because he's genuinely,
I appreciate
he's genuinely
to
a big
me.
ass
I'm gonna be
fan
honest,
of
bro. Like that's super fire me. I really don't be thinking about that, or I'm thinking like when people like if people come to me like, yo, I fuck with the show. I'm like, but they don't really watch it though. Sometimes it's hard for me to think that like people really.
Yeah,
I don't know.
People genuinely fuck with the show, bro. Cause like you'd really be surprised. Like it's actually people that only know me from this. Like I've had people look into me like, yeah, like they on Instagram now they actually tell you where people follow you from. So I actually it's been
what do you mean, from which city or which?
Nah,
area?
like whether it been from a reel, whether it been for all that shit. So it's been.
Yep.
I know I counted at least 4 times if I can remember just off the top of my head without me thinking too hard. Where is that so and so has followed you from this reel and it's from the one we did with Swing Dog.
The skit.
The skit we did with
We
Ski.
saw that's one of my favorite ones. We saw that.
Yeah,
That's
so-
our pinned one actually on our reels.
Yeah, so it was just like just knowing that there's literally people that literally only know me.
No, and I think
There's
also a
people
lot of people actually believe that you like stop smoking right there. Maybe not everybody, but a number of people I think really legit believe you
Word,
stop
but then
smoking.
I'm not even thinking about people that don't know me from a can of paint. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, there's literally people that literally only know me because of the Off-World podcast, bro. So that's the type of shit I
No,
see.
I think a lot of people probably found out about us from that too, because that's actually our biggest reel on Instagram.
Word.
Most
You know
amount of
what I mean?
likes.
It's a two-way
I
street,
think
bro.
most
That's why,
amount of views.
that's why I'm
yeah.
always grateful and appreciative of, everything that we do because, like I said, it's such a beneficial two-way street for everybody. You know what I mean? It's never a one-way street.
And I feel like you're also like one of the people that I've actually done podcasts with that we have kind of a actual relationship outside of the show too.
Word, like,
Now,
we
I don't
actually,
really do that.
hang
I don't
out
have that
and-
with many
and
people.
kick it. Yeah, so it ain't like
Like you've actually fucking bros like checked me a few times. Like I might be in my feelings or I'm on a just
On a
wilding
spree-
out
on a
and
little
he'll be like, you
spree.
might need to chill
On a-
out or you
on a-
might need to look at it from this way. Like you helped me. You actually changed my mind about a few things.
Word, because that's what your friend's supposed to be here for, bro. You know what I mean? It's different when it was just like, oh, I'm just a business trying to get my business out there and I'm just taking advantage of your platform. You know what I mean? No, like we actually have a rapport that ain't got shit to do with music, that ain't got shit to do with podcasts. You know what I mean? Like we really sit here and talk about your coffee problem, bro. Like we genuinely give a fuck about you, bro. Like
Shorty just
like,
told me she found
had
a new
genuine
coffee spot
interventions.
we got to check out actually in Hampton. I think Yorktown.
Damn it, neighbor.
Nah, I feel that. Can we see? Okay, so can we see these stickers? You said you had some
Oh
new
yeah, man.
stickers.
So
Yeah, let's see those.
I recently I wanted to go about doing a new line of merch. So me and shout out my boy Christian Lovechild, we came up with the concept. I'm not sure how familiar or unfamiliar you may be, but if you remember a cartoon back in the day called Bobby's World.
No, I remember the one you just dropped. It was like a game, it looked like a video game, and you're like running from somebody.
Oh yeah,
Cartoon?
fact. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unrelated to that. But so it's an old cartoon called Bobby's World.
Okay.
And it was this little young boy used to ride around a tricycle. He had like this little pet toy spider that used to turn into a real junk. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up, Bobby's. And I was thinking of a new merch concept, and I was just thinking, I just said it. I was like, wait a minute. I looked up the cartoon. And that's what I came up with.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, I'm saying like that's
Like which part of you? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna show you.
Oh, you're just showing me what is.
Yeah, I'm
the
showing you
actual
the
thing.
cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
this
look
is
at
the
that.
Bobby's World
So look at
cartoon.
the you see the one with the
If you guys
logo
have
with the
seen
different
this.
colors and shit? Click on that second one up top.
That one?
Yep.
Okay. Like the letters are kind of like alive.
Yeah, like wonky type shit.
Yeah. So let's
So-
see yours. Or have you not made it yet?
This is the black and white version. I got a color version, but
Of course, got the boots up here. The second two B's are boots. Boot up. What is the... Okay, that's joints on the Y. Okay. Come on, that's hard. Bobby's World. I'm going to put this on the laptop right now.
hey man, yeah, that pack just came in. I'm about to say I got shirts the shirts should be done Monday. And I got some do-rags and socks that should be here on the 18th.
Do-rags and socks. I might have to start wearing do-rags.
Just for you, brother.
Hold up. Come on.
Hold on, I got a picture
I'll
of the
put
color.
this joint...
I ain't gonna show the chat this. I'm gonna just let you see this one. I'm gonna let them be surprised with the color one.
Hard. That's the stickers?
Nah, that's gonna be the merch.
Okay. I fuck with that. Hell
I
yeah.
just got the stickers just so I could just start putting them bitches everywhere.
And you said bro made it Christian Lovechild? He did the design?
Whole time, Don Kevo did that.
Really?
My boy Don Kevo did the design. Me and Christian, we just came up with the overall concept of doing it like that. Oh. Damn, we scrolled all the way back up. Where that shit go? Oh, there.
New merch on the way. Is there a like a date? When's that supposed to be dropping? That's technically in the camera, but we gonna block it out.
It's all good.
It's like
Yeah,
Yeah, when's the
shirts
date? When's
be
the
done
merch
this
dropping?
weekend,
Yeah.
and my birthday's the 16th, so they'll be the do-rags and the socks will be here the 18th.
The 16th of what? June or May?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Come on.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
They say 30 is a new 20.
Word, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people ain't make it here, man. A lot of people ain't made it 30 years, man. So I'm a lot more grateful and embracive of it than most people are. Like most people,
Bro, when you're
in their midlife crisis mad early and shit, I'm just like,
yo, I feel like I had my midlife crisis at 17.
You want to know something crazy? I feel like I had my midlife crisis early as hell, but I don't want to say that because I don't want that to have been the middle of my life, so I'm not gonna say that. Because that was a little while ago, so I'm like, I don't know if we doing mathematics here. Yeah.
Bro, when you're a kid, like you look at like getting older, like, oh, one day I'm gonna like grow up and be an adult. It's like this thing, I'm either a kid or an adult. But it's like you're really always just you, but you're just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, you don't really change, I feel like.
I think the biggest thing was that just because of the generation that we grew up in, bro, we kind of went through everything. Like
early.
I mean, I'm just talking about like all the most significant things in history. Some of the most significant shit that ever happened in history. We've literally been alive for all of it if you think about it, bro.
I mean, it was definitely a lot before our time, like World War II.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about in our time. Yeah. I'm talking about present history.
Well, right now is definitely the best time to be alive.
I'm talking about starting from the year 2000. Think about Y2K.
9/11.
From Y2K.
Y2K is when the world was supposed to end, right?
Was supposed to end, and everybody was jumping off buildings and shit. 1999
That's crazy.
2000.
With no proof, you jumping off buildings is crazy.
People
off a YouTube video. They might not even had YouTube at the time. It was like off a blog
their
post.
money. YouTube wasn't even out then.
I'm saying there was probably just some random like blog post they seen.
Bro,
like they weren't even going off the video.
I remember people withdrawing all their money from the banks. They were selling their houses. They were leaving their families. They were goddamn wilding for nothing to change. They were saying
they cheating on their wife, like fuck.
They were saying the electrical grid was gonna go out, planes was gonna start crashing.
They're actually saying that now too, though. That hackers from I think China or different countries are actually trying to shut our power grid down.
You see, they said the power grid was supposed to go down this weekend because we was dealing with a solar storm from the sun.
I think I actually did see a post.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I ain't gonna lie at this point. All that stuff they were saying in 2012 and Y2K in 2000. It sounds a lot more realistic in 2024.
Well, yeah, I'm really worried about. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm legit worried about World War III. Like a lot of smart people that I watch, they're saying like this, like what we're seeing right now with these wars around the world. This is kind of how it was leading up to World War I.
Yeah,
like the people that I don't really study history that well, but the people that know it, they're like, this is eerily similar to that.
I ain't had to study history just to remember the shit we read. How little shit lead to big shit. Like, I don't have to be no historian to know that's how that shit happened. They take one small beef to lead to 2 blocks beefing, so now 2 whole cities don't fuck with each other. So now, you know what I mean? That's how it all starts, even on a small scale. So it's just like, we see it all happening all the time. And then one of my biggest things that be killing me, bro, is how easily deferred and distracted the populace is.
And divided.
Serious shit, bro. Like dead ass serious shit that be going on, and how easily deflected and how emotionally numb we've become to it.
I think that's partly as they frame things and present things to us in a way that they want that outcome. They want us to be confused and emotional and divided about it.
Yeah, and then that's why I was like, as much as I'm not a fan of TikTok, this whole them trying to ban TikTok thing is a lot deeper than just them trying to have control of the app, because it's like I'm realizing
they want to have control over information.
That's exactly where I was gonna go with that. Like, that's one of the biggest things that's been really that I'm more worried about is the fact that it seems like every day we get a little less.
We get a little more censored.
Yeah, we get a little less control and freedom over what it is.
Bro, you see the bill they're trying to pass? They might have actually passed it. Because the college students were protesting, like on campus, like pro-Palestinian protests, and now they either passed the bill or they're trying to pass it to where it's like it's like all these different things you can't say about Israel, or you literally get fined or go to jail. It's like you can't criticize them, you can't say that like an official is more loyal to Israel than America, which is like, this is crazy. Like,
how the fuck are you? Bro, what happened to religious freedom?
Freedom of speech or religious freedom too.
Fuck that.
Like in America, bro, I feel like that's our number one thing. We should be in America. We say what the fuck we want to say. That's number one. as long as you're not actually like hurting people or like telling people go hurt somebody,
Fuck the Bill of Rights.
you can say no, not fuck the Bill of Rights.
Yo.
In America, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
One of them shit's called the Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights, I think that's like, is not the
Which one is that shit? Was it in the Declaration?
The Bill of Rights is that where it's like, yo, you see how dumb we are? It's like, is that where it's like freedom of speech,
all the freedoms
freedom
and
of
shit, right?
expression, freedom of press, to bear arms.
It's mad of them, but it's like 10 of them.
I know the Second Amendment is to right to bear arms. The first one, number one, is the freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
Yeah, because the Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments. All right, bet. Hold on. All right, boom.
Yeah. Can we please get those? We can introduce that. So yeah, can we please get those American rights that we have, if you don't mind telling us those?
I'm pulling it up now. Boom. Amendment 1, freedoms to petition and assembly.
Okay.
2 is bear arms.
That's 2.
3 is quartering the soldiers.
Wait, what does that say? What's that one?
Like, I think that was some shit like if let soldiers live in your crib or something.
You don't have to do that, right? Or you have to? That's number 3?
Yeah.
Wait, what does it say? Can you read that again?
Let's click on that, actually.
That seems like it's really important. They put it at number 3. It's like not that.
All right, boom. They got the definitions. All right. Quartering of soldiers. No soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of owner, nor in time of war.
Nor in time of war?
Yeah. But
okay, so
it's
not what they don't have to. But wait, what?
But in a manner to be prescribed by law. So I guess like
they can make a new law.
I guess. But as of right now, can't nobody just come in my house without consent.
Yeah, which in a lot of other places during in times of war, that's what happens. Soldiers will come to your house and you have no choice. You have to let them in or cook for them, whatever.
Congress shall not make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Bro, that's literally what
That's literally everything. That's the whole first one. They violating all that shit. I'm suing shit.
It's legit scary though, bro.
Like, bro, how you going against? That's the First Amendment, folks. They said what you just said. They gonna make it a law. You can't talk about Israel. You can't protest about it. And you.
And it's like, I get what they're doing.
Is it the bill of bullshit or what? Is it Bill of Rights or the bill of bullshit? Because I could have sworn this is what we supposed to be going by, right? Constitutional rights. We don't do the Constitution. We don't do the Constitution no more. Did they write that out or something? Did I miss that? Karen, can you fact check that for me? Because to my knowledge, I could have sworn we still had constitutional rights. And right now, I feel like they being violated.
I thought we did too.
So I feel like we need to stand up as a people. Together as one. And figure this shit the fuck out.
And also, I get what they're doing. Like, they're trying to protect Jewish people, which I agree with. Like, not all Jewish people, any people are bad. And it's like, historically, like, people, when things start going bad.
Why the fuck are we not protecting everybody?
Why
are we picking and choosing the protection? That is what's pissing me off, bro. I remember when the Asian lady got attacked. All of a sudden, we got Asian Heritage Month. Then all this shit with Kanye West. Now everything is anti-Jewish hate. The Semitism shit. Bro, what?
The way I look at it,
why
bro,
are we
all
picking
this,
and choosing?
All this
there
stuff
are literally
is like
Americans. Fuck race, fuck religion, fuck what you believe in. There are Americans in our own country getting treated like shit from other fucking Americans.
Veterans, too.
Veterans, elderly, kids, you name it. White, black, every other color in between, bro. Fuck what you believe in, bro. As a human being, that you are human before you're Israeli, before you Christian, before you're gay, before you straight, before you identify as, what is it called? Fucking the shit when you don't identify as nothing.
Non-binary?
Non-binary. Yeah, well, whatever you decide, before you are any of that, bro, you're human. And as humans, certain things come first, bro. Like common decency, giving a fuck about one another, uplifting one another. All that should come before I give a fuck about what you believe in. Before I give a fuck about what it is that you stand for. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm walking down the street and I see somebody goddamn laying on the ground bleeding out. I'm not gonna, like, I'm about to ask you, hey, whoa, before I call 911, what you believe in? Like, that sounds crazy as fuck to me. I don't give a fuck what you believe. If someone needs help, you should help them. Especially if in America there's so many jobs and places and labels that are supposed to be helping. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that before I get shadow banned.
No, I definitely agree, bro.
Talk about some real shit.
Like I said, I think they're hopefully, like, ideally they're trying to pass this bill to protect people, which I get it. But I don't know if that's the way. Like, peaceful protests are allowed in America. We're allowed to criticize our own government, let alone other governments. We criticize each other, but it's a level of respect that we should have for each other.
Absolutely. But I was just saying that's a double-edged sword, just because I've seen peaceful protests that have caused major security and safety issues, especially up there in New York. Number one, traffic up in New York is already stupid enough as it is. So to have 400 people standing in the middle of the one bridge that connects one city to another is a problem. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to be boycotting certain things, go to the front door of these people's establishments. There's no reason for, like, that's like, I'm trying to protest Gaza, but I'm over here blocking the HRBT. How the fuck is that getting my point across? All I'm doing is literally causing mayhem and chaos for every one of the same people that I'm trying to protect, the same people I'm trying to advocate for, the same people I'm trying to support and want to support me. All I'm doing is inconveniencing their lives and possibly putting them in danger. Because now I gotta go to the hospital, but I can't get past y'all because y'all want to sit. Y'all standing in the middle of the goddamn bridge. Y'all standing in the middle of the goddamn tunnel. You know what I mean? So now I got to make a decision. Am I going to sit here and let my man bleed out, or I'm about to run one of y'all over because y'all don't want to get the fuck out the way because y'all trying to prove a point? You feel me? So now where does you know what I mean? So now there's a line. See, I feel as if as long as it's a peaceful protest within reasonable means, yeah, because I'm like, ain't no reason for y'all to be blocking Mercury Boulevard trying to prove a point. Don't do that. Like, I got shit to do.
Like, keep that shit away from
like, now, if you go down to the courthouse, you go down to the Senate, you go down to the jail, you can go to any of them places, do that. Go to the whole congressional district, do that over there. Don't come blocking my way. I'm trying to get down Pembroke, I'm trying to get to Chickasee, and y'all blocking that traffic. That's a problem, all right? That ain't helping nobody. So I get where they could possibly be trying to go, but they need to be real. They need to really define that gray area in that.
This kind of goes back to what you were saying. Like, a lot of big things have happened in our time. Probably the most insane things, even just like the intervention of the internet, like, just happened. We were alive for that. Right now, I think we're going through I think, like, the future is going to be decided right now with what's going on in the world. That's what they're trying to figure out. And I don't know if the people even have any say in it. Like, for me, I see the people, and then I see, like, people in power, like the government stuff. And I feel like they're really, whatever's going to happen, they already, like, decided it. I don't really know, like, how much we can do about it.
The thing is, that's crazy. There are a lot of things that we actually do have a lot more say in. It's just a lot of us don't take the initiative to be that force that gets the ball rolling, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times, like, if you take the time out to actually go and look at certain politicians' agenda and what they are rallying and believing in, like, it's public information. It ain't like they hiding it from you, but at the same time, it ain't gonna be, you ain't about to just be, like, unless you literally follow one of them real specific informational Instagrams, which is probably shadow banned, you wouldn't know.
Instagram is not the best place to get all the real info.
Exactly. But then you gotta think, the world has been so based now where it's like, you literally go to social media. Like, how many times has something happened in the world and you actually, other than Google, you actually go to a news site and type in, oh, something that happened. Name the last time you ever done it.
Wait, what do you mean? Say that again?
Like, when something happened in the world, like you hear about something happen, the first thing you do, you gonna check what? Realistically,
Probably Twitter or YouTube.
a social media platform, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that's
Nope.
not. Well, Twitter is. I don't think YouTube's a social media platform.
It's been turned into one really, because now you can post like the little shorts and shit and like
Yeah,
like
arguably, I get what you mean though.
It's a
But where else? Where else are you gonna go? To the library?
Like I said, I can talk back and forth with somebody in social media now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I say that to say,
But I think Twitter or X has the most kind of up to date,
yeah, but I
real
say all that to
info
say,
on everything.
Again, that's a social media app. It's not a news outlet. I'm saying how many times has something happened in the world and you typed in CNN, you typed in Fox, you typed in NBC.
That's like legacy media. They've been dying. Like they're pretty much dead.
But I'm
Nobody
just saying,
really watches
just the fact that in today's world, like even then, name when the last time something happened in the world, you ran down to the store to grab a newspaper.
I mean, never in my life.
Exactly.
I didn't do that.
So I just say that to say that we just live in a different age, man, where it's like social media has become it's like even when it comes down to shit like the Super Bowl and games and matches and fights and shit like that, like I don't go on my TV or the internet looking for pay-per-view. I just wake up in the morning and go on Instagram or go on Twitter. I can literally watch whatever I didn't pay for last night. Literally for free, scrolling while I'm taking a shit when I wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's different. So, like, as far as like with the politics, like I said, as far as like us having to say so in things, that's where I was trying to get my mind back at. As far as us having to say so in things, there's a lot of shit that is public knowledge that we have the access to and we do have a say so in, but because it isn't placed, like I said, in our face the way all the other bullshit is, the average person isn't going to take that initiative to go to the town hall meeting that's going to have we can all go down there and vote on whether they're going to tear down this community center down the street or not. Like, whole time, Batman had put me on, they having a whole debate right now where they trying to put like a big ass pipeline straight through.
He told me that like a year or two ago. Are they still doing that? It was a gas pipeline, right? Through like where a school is? Yeah. Something like that?
Like a whole community or some shit like that. And they're still fighting to this day, but it's just like, again, if it wasn't for that, the fact that I know Batman, the fact that I actually know him in person.
Might never heard about it.
I would have never in my life would have known that was going on. So the fact that, and then even then, I wouldn't even know that I would have had a chance to go vote and say something about it.
You know what's funny about that? When he first told me about it, I was actually like, I was not really on the side because I didn't pick a side, but I was like, what if it's a good thing? What if they're bringing like cheaper gas to the community or something? Like, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. Once he gave like
he was like, what?
Yeah, I would have said what too, because I ain't gonna lie. Once he gave the breakdown, it wasn't really too many positives out of that situation. I ain't gonna lie, nothing for us.
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't know if he gave me like a full breakdown, but even like I went to I know he's involved in a lot of things out here like that. I went to the convo that Gabe had with the mayor like the other day. I was waiting for the knockout. They promoted it like it with boxing gloves, but they didn't even fight. I was like, all right, cool. They had a combo though. But no, so they were talking about a lot of stuff in the city, like in the with the creative scene, and with, what the mayor has planned and what the city's thinking about doing. One question that I didn't really get to ask them, which maybe they'll see this and answer it, and I also want to get your thoughts on it. But so we want to have our city be a thriving city for the arts, right?
Right.
We want to be able to like actually all live off our art and have an economy out here that actually invests in us and have people from out of the area look into this area for arts, right?
Right.
So now a lot of what they talked about in the convo was, well, not a lot, but they spoke on it, but was like crime in the city and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking like when I look at these other areas like LA or Atlanta and New York, everywhere where it kind of becomes more thriving, it seems inevitable that crime and homelessness and expensive housing and prices comes along with that.
Right.
So it's like I don't know if that it seems like it's happening everywhere, and I'm just thinking like if we want our area to be thriving like that, is there steps that we could take now to get ahead of those issues? Especially even because crime and homelessness kind of is everywhere, but expensive housing is what I feel like really makes things like way crazy. Like right now, just everything doubled in price. Every rent doubled or tripled. Like that's a drastic
And
change.
not even only with that, but literally the price of everything is gone.
Everything,
From food to gas to clothing to like literally everything. Like I just really just came to realize that most places don't even have a dollar menu anymore.
A dollar menu?
Yeah.
The Dollar Tree, I think the Dollar General or whatever, they just officially said they're about to change it to, I think, $1.50 General or $2 General, like something like that. I'm like,
something goofy. I'm just like, what? And like,
you're talking about like fast food restaurant stuff.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because you gotta think, like, even I literally just read an article today that McDonald's is bringing a $5 meal deal because that they've X'd out their lower income communities because that everything expensive. But yo, a McChicken is fucking $4, bro.
It used to be $1, right?
It used to be 99 cents.
Remember the McGangbangs? Did you ever do that? I know you heard about that, Karen. It was a McChicken and a double and a double cheeseburger. And you put the chicken in.
You know something that's so funny that they gentrified that shit and called it you can order it like that.
Gangbang on the app?
No, it's called the Land, Air, and Sea or some shit like that. Then they got one. They got the Land and Air.
The Land, Air, and Sea.
Because they got one. What? They got one was like the chicken, the fish sandwich, and the Big Mac.
See, they're not even saying it's meat anymore because they know it's not. They're not even saying it's a chicken. It's Land, Air, and Sea. We never said it was chicken. We said it was
say it's
land.
Chicken. I'm just saying that was how
land.
That was like they promotion for it. Like it was just like they tried to act like it was some shit like they created. Like we haven't been doing it since the beginning of McDonald's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like McDonald's just started as an affordable. That's what it's all about. It's supposed to be like fast food.
Same thing. I even realized going to Walmart, that shit ain't even priced the same.
Bro, even like if you go to the bar or something, like wings doubled in prices. It used to be $10 for 10 wings on average where you go. Now it's $20. Or like 22, 23 is pushing it. Like
it's ridiculous, bro.
Okay, so we kind of bounce around the place. I feel like I don't know. I don't know if that stuff is inevitable. I did want to ask you about this Iverson Classic event that you just went to. I don't know if you want to. Yeah, how was that? Actually, what is that? 'Cause I seen just kind of what you were posting about it,
right.
And I seen that funny ass picture you posted with your leg up. I was gonna say, Kieran had sent me that. He was like, bring this up. I was like,
so the Iverson Classic is pretty much an event that he throws where he gathers all of the country's most talented high school players, and they pretty much have a league where they do training camps and all this stuff that lead up to pretty much like a week of events where they had like community days, they was going to the high schools, different stuff like that, and then it ends off with a weekend where they had the Classic at Bethel High School, and then they had like the pregame with the 3-point contest and the slam dunk contest. So then that Saturday when they had it at the Hampton Coliseum, that's when they had the actual all-star game where they had all the best of the best of the best. You know what I mean? So it's like you being in the Iverson Classic means you was already in a league of being the best of your area. Because they had kids at Bethel High School from Kentucky, from Missouri, from literally all over the country. You know what I mean? So Saturday came, that's when they had the actual game where they had all the best of all those best play. So
did you play in something or you just?
Oh no, I was just literally there, just having time in my life, just spectating, bro. It was like just such the energy in there was crazy. Because mind you, I am literally the most uninterested person ever when it comes to sports. Realistically, like I don't watch basketball, I don't watch football, I don't go to any really. I don't go to fight parties. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've always been more like I'll play 2K before I go watch an actual basketball game. I'll play Madden before I go watch an actual football game. But with that, it was different just because of the significance behind it. Like it was with more of a purpose, less of like, oh, yay, go team. It was just like these are watching some of the country's most talented youth have an opportunity to literally be superstars. You know what I mean? They literally playing in all Reebok sponsored gear with the blessings. They had Al Iverson out there. Steven Jackson was out there. Stack was out there. You know what I mean? All these from the Mayor Hampton was out there. Donnie Tucker was out there. Donnie Tuck.
He said, "Dine Tuck." That's my boy.
Yeah, man. My boy Tuck was out there. You know, I was courtside with him. I'm literally like, it's crazy. I'm literally standing behind the goal. He's literally sitting right next to me with his man right there. Me, Corey T, Cash, and my boy Jesus. We all literally just right down to the point. I had caught the ball, threw it back in the goddamn game. It was crazy, yo. So,
How long have they been doing this? It's like an annual thing?
Oh, yeah, it's like an annual. They've been going on for years.
Has there been kids that were in this league that ended up going like pro?
I believe so. There's a lot of them that get like they give them scholarships to go to college and stuff like that because it's like they high school students. So a lot of them, this is them going on to that next level to college basketball. So this is like now the likelihood of scouts seeing them and then plus the dope thing about it is Allen Iverson is currently shooting a documentary that's being produced by Shaq.
By Shaq?
Yeah.
I thought that's random as well. Okay.
No, it ain't random because the whole time Shaq and Allen Iverson are actually the president and vice president of Reebok now. Yeah, so
who's the president? Shaq or Allen Iverson?
Shaq's the president, and then Allen Iverson's the vice president. So yeah, so the whole time Reebok is really shooting an entire documentary based on the life of Allen Iverson. You remember because they did the Allen Iverson way and stuff like that. So literally all these different events, like they've actually had signs saying like, "Oh, if you were in this room, be mindful that you know what I mean, you consent to being
in the documentary."
Yeah, to be on film. You know,
it's like about Allen Iverson's life.
Yeah,
I know Pharrell's doing I think his is a movie though, not a documentary.
Yeah, I think his might.
Yeah. That's fire though. So Pharrell and Allen Iverson are both working on like some type of piece about their life right now. That's fire. We've been having like this really since last year. Did you look at what bro's name is? Because I literally forgot his name. I want to say his name. This bro that was had the guitar in the woods that went up with the country song. He was kind of started the Virginia. Gift of Hands really started off the Virginia wave that we've seen kind of in this new era. That dude. We have Tommy Richmond and Shabuzi right now that are going up. Actually, Oliver Anthony, that was last year.
Who's Oliver Anthony?
He's the white guy. I think he has a beard. He was like playing guitar and singing his song in the woods, and it went up.
Okay,
yeah, Richmond, north of Richmond. We actually did a super quiet pod with I think Dante on that song. But like, so it's like, is this a sign? Is this what people in Virginia have really been saying for so long? Like, we're about to be up next. Is up next now? Like, is that here? Are people finally looking at this area?
I think so, bro. I really do feel that way just because thinking over the years compared to now, like even the quality of the events that we've been having, like thinking like something in the water, the 420ish Fest, what was the one that just passed? Odyssey Festival. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't stuff that's been going on forever. You know what I mean? Like, we've had our couple celebrities that come here and there, but we haven't had too many events in, you know what I'm saying, in later years, like earlier years where it was like artists have opportunity to be performing on the ocean front, you know what I mean, on stages in front of actual, with their name on jumbotrons and shit, like, well, none of that shit going on, you know what I mean? I've been blessed to perform in some in the water. I've been on the Juneteenth. I've performed on the ocean front like the last 3 years now, including the one that just passed. So it's just like,
I think actually there's a Juneteenth.
Coming from somebody that when I was going to college beach weekend as a teenager, getting drunk, goddamn, just going in on rooms with my people, just going out there to turn up before I was even making music.
In Virginia Beach.
In Virginia Beach, literally on that same ocean front. You know what I mean? We all putting in $100 to get a room so we can all just throw a party in it and turn up and shit like that for the weekend. So going from doing that to literally being booked to come out there and perform and share my craft, like, it's a really, really big full circle moment for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
okay. Yeah, even on some music shit. I think you just dropped like 3 of My Block Lives, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually got
one of them was that an unreleased song. It was the one I think you were saying like something like They Can't Debate Me. No, it wasn't Slick Talk.
Oh, Love to Hate Me. I actually dropped that.
Is that out? Okay.
Yeah,
that was my first time I think hearing that one.
Yeah, that was a new one. I ended up going ahead and drop that.
How was these new My Block Lives? Are you dropping an album? Because I actually didn't even realize till I just looked the other day that you only had one album out. Highs and Lows.
It's a solo album, yeah. Because my first album was Life and Times of Bobby Blaze. That was like solely me for the most part, but I had a couple features up there.
Is that not like on your Spotify?
It's under, yeah, I think it may be under Team Green.
Okay.
Yeah, when you go check that, I think it's under Team Green.
Yeah, what's up with music? Like, are you dropping new music? I also want to ask you about that, and also like, I feel like you are the artists I've seen kind of push their song like the heaviest, like one song, like really actually push a song like you're supposed to, with breakdown.
Right.
Because that's even kind of like how you talking about earlier with 50 Cent playing Pop Smoke at the party. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know you might hear you perform breakdown or hear that so many times. Now it becomes like a house, like, you know, it's like a household name.
Yeah.
When you hear a song so many times, it becomes kind of like a different thing.
It gets to a point where it's like
where you don't really
greet you with the song. Like, it's
but it's like you don't really get that luxury as an unknown artist because people are not going to hear your song that many times.
Right.
So, but as somebody that's really pushing it, like you get it to that level of ingrained in people's memory.
Yeah, because like that's the biggest thing is like you have a song, man. You have to find 30 different ways to put this song in somebody's face and them not get bored with it. So, like I said, you do a My Block Live, do a lyric video, do the little jump with dude playing playing the guitar, the violin, the ukulele or whatever. Do one of those.
Nah, you might need to do that. I don't know if you
do a live performance one with a band
behind
you.
Ukulele for bro.
Do an EDM version. Do a get a girl twerking to one of them, or however this vibe of the song is. Do an acapella version with nothing going on, with just a light shining on you. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta find different ways. Do a tiny desk. Do a goddamn that's 9 right there. You know what I mean? If you could just do 9, I ain't gonna say, because people say do 30. So if you could just do 9, I feel like if you could do 9 different pieces of content to one song, people won't have no choice but to fuck with you. Even if, like I said, I'm gonna make a song in the car, you're gonna be breakdown. I'm gonna do a song on top of a fucking cliff doing breakdown. I'm gonna got the whole time, me and Christian Lovechild, we doing because you know he has Future World Sports on Roku now, Roku and Apple TV.
I feel like I saw them post about that.
Yeah, so the show, all the different shows stuff we having up there. I'm actually starting a segment up there called "Giving You the Breakdown" with Bobby Blaze. So I literally took the song and making it a whole show now. So
it's gonna what is this show gonna consist of?
So it pretty much is literally gonna be on some very short, random, sporadic, like, what's going on? My name's Bobby Blaze, and today we're giving you the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be each episode is gonna be it's gonna be like a compilation of me talking to different people throughout the episode. But each episode is gonna have a specific theme to it. So like, say this week would be just be a random ass topic, like just a random ass topic. But I'm gonna go through maybe like 10 people or something like that, and all ask them the same question, but they all gonna give different energies and answers type shit. Okay. So yeah.
When is that starting? I was actually just talking to this guy. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and then pretty much we're gonna try to make it on some you know how you got like the microphone, you be on the block, you know what I mean? Like you just out and about talking to people like that, like try to be like make it on like a personality type shit. Okay. Yeah, so and like I said, I just say all that to say that's another way of making a piece of content out of your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you turn it into a fucking show.
Bro, that's like Drewski, he put the stand on business in the show.
Standing on business.
It's like on all the transitions. Every time I transition, it's like stand on business.
Either,
I'm like, hey, yo.
Bro, the instrumental is playing literally every single episode, the entire episode.
But yeah, making content around your music.
Yeah, so like even like how you said, you see me make the My Block Live with the game, and then I did the actual music video with the actual video with the music, video game, and then the actual audio of it, and then I plan on doing some more. I'm gonna do another actual like media piece to it, because a lot of people don't even realize with My Block Live, do Chris Archer, he don't even just do My Block Live. He actually does like other content. So if you peep the other 2 videos that I just dropped, like neither one of them got the microphone in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one was like that, and one was like the landscape one.
Yeah, one was like the landscape one with the different angles, and the other one was just sit still. Then he do lyric videos, so it's just like I just been locking in and pretty much like capitalizing on all the music I already have. You know what I mean? While incorporating new music. You know, so.
Bro, we need an album, bro. I feel like you need to drop the album at some point this year.
I already have an album done. I got a name for it.
All new music.
All new music. I actually already got somebody that in mind to do the cover art, so I'm just you know what I mean.
Got to get some new boots when you drop.
So that's really why I've been doing like the pieces of content and just dropping little singles here and there, just so I am still releasing music, but at the same time, I still have time to really work on a body of music, you know, because I have enough to do like at least 2, 3, 4 projects. It's your boy. Let's make it happen.
Do you run out of Reeboks, or are they still like dropping new ones?
Yeah, they always gonna drop Reeboks because Reeboks is one of the like.
Because I feel like yours, you'll have like some rare ones. I don't know like how many rare ones like are there? Like, would you run out of rare ones?
Cause I mean that's the thing when rare. You think of rare, like think about the ones they just dropped the other day. The Iverson classics, the ones what I had on that look like denim with
The green ones. What color were they?
They almost look like denim with stars on them, and then the laces are like pink.
I don't know if I've seen those. But okay.
Yeah, but so they're like player exclusives. Like they only like you had to play in the Iverson Classic or be there to get a pair of them. So like,
you got a pair.
And I got a pair for my mama for Mother's Day. Yeah, so
I remember,
shit like that. So I'm like, they're not old. They're not like they never dropped this before. But the fact that you had to be at the Iverson Classic to get them, you know what I mean? That
Didn't you
makes
tell me a
rare.
story like on one of the pods? I feel like that like you saw Allen Iverson's like mom at the gas station and she gave you a pair out the trunk.
Literally, because I hopped out and just conversed with her. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like that's literally like my dog. Like we literally call each other like randomly now, like just to check up on each other. It's just so. I ain't gonna lie, it still be surreal sometimes because it's just like that's who invited me. That's how I got in the Iverson Classic. Like I
think you told me that too. She invited you.
She literally said, "Bro, you go up to the gate."
I told that to a few people. I was like, "How was that, bro?" Like
she literally hit me with the just go to the gate and tell them you Miss Ann guest. I walked up. I was like, Miss Ann told me I'm over here. They were like, give me 1 second. Go around to the back. Walk through the back of the car. I was talking about, bro. I was like, it was like not only the fact that I was invited to Iverson Classic. I was invited by his mom. So not only was I invited by his mom, it wasn't even like I was getting regular treatment. Like I literally walked through the back. Only did I get the shoes. I literally walked through the curtain, like felt like a player. Like I literally felt like one of the players on the court walking through the curtain. Like I still got a couple videos I took walking through that jump. But it was just such a dope experience, bro. You know, like I said, I'm literally courtside with delegates and AI right there and other NBA superstars, and you know, so it was just, you know, it was just a real dope moment, man. And like I said, another reason why I'm gonna go so hard with the Reebok thing is just because if you really just look back in history at all of the most popular collabs that Reebok did, like they, you know what I mean, not to sound like cliche, but they looked out for the hood. Like they literally looked out for the, you know what I mean, the other demographics. You know what I'm saying? Think about everybody that's had a Reebok collab, from 50 Cent, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Cardi B, fucking Pharrell, fucking.
I didn't even know all those people had it.
Literally, bro. Fucking.
And Cardi B's must have been recent then. I missed that.
Yeah, hers was recent. Who else? Annual, the Dominican Spanish artist.
His name is Annual?
Yeah, Annual.
Anuel.
Yeah, Anuel.
Shout out to Anuel.
I definitely called him Annual. And like when you read it and look, you're gonna say it like Annual when you read it. Like
he come every year. He make a lot every year, make his own.
But
no, I get that. That's fine.
But yeah, it's just dope. Like Shaq. So just see, what's the other bro name? Eric Emmanuel. Kobe. They had then past people. They've done collabs with Candyland, like Hasbro, Power Rangers, fucking Jurassic Park, fucking, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's always something innovative, something new, something crazy, you know what I mean? And it's like, and it's a quality shoe.
I low-key feel like you just made me want to get a pair of Reeboks.
Bro, there's a pair. The thing is, I'm going to say this, and it's not even me being biased because I like Reeboks. There's literally a pair of Reeboks for everybody.
Can you say that one more time, please?
No matter who you are, no matter what your swag, your style, your drip is, I can guarantee you, with the most unbiased of energies, there is a pair of Reeboks out there for everybody.
Come
Not
on.
even just Iversons, because a lot of people gonna think I'm assuming it's an Iverson. I'm not even talking about that, because I mean I got some Reebok Classic at the crib. That's crazy. They got some Club C's that go crazy. Think about number one, they got ice cream collabs. That's the biggest thing. Reebok and ice cream. Like that's the biggest one with me. Even ice cream, BBC, goddamn. The list goes on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They had what was that? They had a designer collab. Was it Givenchy?
Givenchy.
What? It was one of them junks. It was Balmain. Was it Balmain? Hold on. Designer. I'm gonna tell you exactly what brand it was.
Yeah, we need that Reebok Bobby Blaze collab.
Need that.
Yeah, let us know what that designer one was.
I want to say they was
And
Mason Margiela.
Mason Margiela.
They
I
had
feel like I heard Ace
Allen. They had Reebok Question, Allen Iverson, Mason Margellas.
No, those hard.
All black and all white pair.
Those probably super. How much? They're probably over $1,000 though, right?
When they dropped, I think they was like $400, but then they had a crazy price drop on them just because of the simple fact that like you can get a pair now for like realistically like $200.
Okay, that's decent. Hell yeah.
I still ain't found none in my size, but I'm still looking.
That might be a fire spot to leave him at, bro. I appreciate you. Anything else you want to touch on?
New Bobby Blaze merch on the way. New Bobby Blaze music on the way. New Bobby Blaze everything. Boot up.
I know we've had a few technical difficulties on this episode. We'll get it right. Yeah.
It's all good, man. You know what I mean? That's what comes with the lifestyle, man. A couple of technical difficulties, but you know we all gonna get them ironed out.
Come on. New stickers, though.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Make
go.
sure you tap in. We got do-rags, we got socks, we got shirts.
If y'all see me with the Bobby
way.
Blaze do-rag, don't say nothing. Just let me just
Yo,
do my
mind your
thing.
business.
Just
Mind your fucking business.
Let me mind my business. Hell yeah. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. All bros links will be in the description. Yeah. We'll see y'all soon.
Boot up.
Peace.